We're climbing up this way. All we've had so far is flipping loads of mountain bikes flying by, or us having to stand aside for it. Flipping irritates me. They've also, I should have filmed earlier, you know, you can see tyre tracks all scuffed in the surface of the road here already. It's not going to last 5 minutes if they keep treating it like that. And yeah, our worst fears are confirmed really. The entire footpath all the way down into Battery now is just a cycle track. We're having to dodge push bikes all the way, and of course they don't care, they just go, you know, right next to the dog. All he's got to do is jink to one side and they'll let him. Anyway, moan, grumble, moan. We are very slowly heading off in this direction. I have today's well-formed poop sample in a pocket, added to the sample tube. I may be collecting more than I should actually, but anyway, we've got 2 of the required 3 days so far. I have no doubt it'll all come back as normal, nothing to show, because that seems to be the nature of everything we've done so far. You know, he's clearly not right, and yet we're no nearer knowing what's going on with him after £1,000 or whatever it is. Blood tests and all. Anyway, we're walking this way gently. Oh, actually also, before we parked up to walk, we stopped by Martin's house. Yet again he wasn't there, but we spoke with his mother, and I think she understood. We've returned all the pig's ears, all but 4. I felt obliged to keep at least a few, just in case, you know, Bear miraculously gets better and returns to normal in the future. So we've got 4, but I returned all the rest to Martin to give to somebody perhaps more thankful for them at the moment. That would have been like a year's supply, a great big box full. Anyway, that's all taken care of, thankfully. He doesn't look too well, does he? Did a strange pirouette a minute ago. He survived getting walked over by the bear there. You're right there, Bear. We're just having a short breather here. He's acting sort of normal. As I say, slower, but normal. Shall I prove that? Do you fancy a biscuit? Do you want a biscuit, mate? You're acting like a proper dog, mate. Good boy. Good dog. Right, let's go. Souvenirs of the beach. We're sitting on the chair for a bit. Since there is a chair, we shall sit here for a bit. You're looking good there. You're looking good, mate. Good boy. You're full of biscuits, aren't you? You are. Good boy. Right, we're sitting here just for a bit, but not for long. Okay, just to further just to further impact my mood, which has not been good after this last week. We had a road rage incident on the way home. I was coming down a hill, and the woman that came towards me stopped right in front of me and forced me to reverse all the way up the hill. I mean, there was a standoff for a while. I actually turned the engine off and just parked. I don't see how in any way she was in the right. I was already, this is the second time something like this has happened actually to me. I was already passing a sort of a blocking line of traffic. There was cars parked on the right hand side of the road, so it made it a single file. And I was already going down where all the cars were parked, and she came round the tight corner in front of me and just came straight towards me and stopped. And forced me to reverse into a lay-by, which was up behind me, because apparently that's what I should have done. I was already going down the road. Anyway, road rage incident, and I think I damaged my camera in the process, and I failed to get a decent shot of her. But what a entitled, nauseating person. This is just par for the course living here. Par for the course. Wag. Stew. A ladle full of stew to mix in with the wag. That's what we're doing here. I need to mix that in. Just wait a moment there. Alright, we have mixed it in. Fingers crossed. You're looking interested. You should be. This is pretty nice stuff, mate, actually. Good boy. Good job. Oh, dear. Actually, whilst we were having, whilst we were having the road rage incident, and we were both just stopped in the street, blocking the whole road, somebody else came up behind the woman and was inconvenienced. They came after the confrontation had started, so they had no idea as to why we were both parked in a road facing each other like that. Eventually, I had to reverse for her, and when I did so, I reversed up into this lay-by, and she goes sailing by with not any acknowledgement whatsoever. The car that I pulled up behind her, he comes past, and he calls out, "You sad cunt," to me. "You sad old cunt," I think he said, something like that. Yeah, happy days. Beautiful Brixham cares. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? How did you manage that? I didn't see where you went, mate. It's almost all gone, actually. Good boy. You were hungry, was you? It is almost all gone. Right. We shall do our usual here. He is pretty much acting his normal self. He will take it in there and lick it all out now. And that's what he's left. Mostly the wag, actually. I think he's licked all the beef stew off. He'll be doing a bit of that now. Our routine is that he clears that away and then brings the rubbish back to me, and I give him a biscuit for the being a good dog. I'm making a sandwich here. Ham sandwich. He's come back from what I should just let him, actually, so I'm going to interrupt there. Good boy, good job. Whoops, no, come on. Good boy, good job, good boy. And that earns you another biscuit if you want it. You've got flipping loads of food, don't you? There's a little bit left in your bowl. Good boy, good dog. Flipping excellent, mate. Thank goodness for that. Right, food all over the carpet there. Go on, go and eat your food. Okay, it's that time. Most of the stew really is actually in the fridge. I've got some for me, which I'm going to have with bread and butter. And the remainder I put in with his wag, but I know he's not going to like that because there's not really enough of it there. But we're going to do it and see how you go. And I'm holding the last cooked chicken breast in the freezer in reserve in case. But see how you get on licking all that off the wag. I'll just throw a load of wag into the front garden because he's somehow sucking it off and just leaving the wag behind. Do your best with it, mate. So I don't really want to have to go and blow a chicken breast on tonight as well. You had a fair bit to eat earlier actually, so yeah, let's ease back into it if you are going to start eating again. It's nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Small and frequent. Is that lovely? That's bestest beef stew, mate. Okay, I am absolutely flipping delighted. Good boy, good dog. That's the state of his bowl. Flipping brilliant, mate. Right, on that, in that case, you can now lick out the pressure cooker because there's a tiny little bit of debris left in there. You can, as we do, you can save me the washing up there. Good boy. Good dog, good boy. Yeah, he's quite partial to the the beef mince stew. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, mate, I think it's all gone, really, isn't it? It's making flipping sure you're acting like a normal dog, mate. Is it all gone? Was that lovely? Good boy. Okay, we'll call it quits at that. It's relatively clean. That'll save me a bit of the washing up. I would still wash it, obviously, but it's not quite so much to be all stuck on when I come to wash it. Good boy, was that lovely? You're going to go to the toilet now? You're going to go to the toilet? You're going out? Can I suggest you do? Good boy. He won't, but he has the option. Right, I think that's a successful day with regard to him, which is of course all that matters really.